Hey!
Hi, y'all.
Are we there yet? Hey! This is,
Weird.
This is weird, yeah. It's been a while. How you guys doing?
I bet they're fine.
I bet they are.
They're here, and we're thrilled you're here.
Glad to have you.
Thank you. We have missed you guys so much. Oh, my gosh.
It's been a fun-filled couple hours, too.
Yeah. I was going to say, fun-filled almost a year of ow, and then got better. So,
Yeah.
you know.
And then we spent the last week dealing with every single component of this whole setup. You know, the
electronics,
software,
the tech, everything.
all the devices and everything have all been upgraded and changed and improved, and everything. Nothing works with anything else. So we have no idea how long this will work.
If it freezes, theoretically, the sound will keep going. So just like close your eyes and pretend we're sitting there with you, and eventually the picture may or may not start up again.
Hopefully that won't happen for a while. It was happening all the time, though, and it would just freeze in the, and then it would come back. Right?
And go, hurry to catch up. Yeah.
We had Tanya helping us. She was suggesting that we have people just say, capture the goofiest looking screenshot that you can of us going. Send it to us.
Okay.
Okay, but we should get this thing underway. We're going to do a song by Gordon Bach. This is a new song for the two of us called The Bay of Fundy, and which is around the place where Gordon Bach lives, over there in the Maine. I got to tell you these things about the Bay of Fundy because it's just so cool. Yeah. Normally, if you know anything about tides, normal tide range is like about a little over 3 feet or 1 meter. But the Bay of Fundy is unique in all the world, and it has a tide range of 52 feet.
Yeah.
I don't know how many meters that is, but a hell of a lot. So it's really wild, and the reason is because of the size and shape of it is set up perfectly for the waves to converge. Have you ever, have you ever played in the bathtub? If you play in the bathtub and you make waves in there, every once in a while, at least I did when I was a kid, I discovered that if you made the wave happen at the exact right time, you could get the waves to get really, really high in the middle of the bathtub. This is what we have going on in the Bay of Fundy, apparently. So because it takes about the time that all the water hits the back of the bay and starts coming back, it meets the next tide coming in, and it's quite an adventure.
I wouldn't sail there, personally.
Boo-hoo.
I would watch
Scary.
from the shore, well up the bank.
But our friend Gordon Bach came up with some words of advice for people dealing with the Bay of Fundy.
Song.
And
Terrific
a great song.
Yeah,
And
it really is gorgeous.
we've tinkered with it because that's what we do. I figured it out. We're song tinkerers. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
It's called the Bay of Fundy. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you Maine men proud and young, when you're on your easting down, don't go down to Fundy Bay, she'll wear your time away. Fundy's long, Fundy's wide, Fundy's fog and rain and tide, never see the sun or sky, just a green wave going by. Cape Sable's horn blows all day long. Wonder why, wonder why. Now you know I'd rather ride the Grenville Strait or the Breton Tide, spend my days on the Labrador and never see old Fundy shore. All my days on the Labrador and never see old Fundy shore. Cape Sable's horn blows all day long. Wonder why, wonder why. So give her stay, so give her main, in the darkness and the rain. I don't mind the wet and cold, I just don't like the growing old. I don't mind the wet and cold, I just don't like the growing old. Cape Sable's horn blows all day long. Wonder why, wonder why. East by north or east northeast, give her what she steers the best. I don't want this foggy wave to be my far and lonely grave. I don't want this foggy wave to be my far and lonely grave. Cape Sable's horn blows all day long. Wonder why, wonder why. Wonder why, wonder why. So all you Maine men proud and young, when you run your easting down, don't go down to Fundy Bay, she'll wear your time away. Don't go down to Fundy Bay, she'll wear your time away. Cape Breton's bells ring in the swells. Ring for me, ring for me. Cape Breton's bells ring in the swells. Ring for me, ring for me, ring for me, ring for me. Ring for me, ring for me, ring for me. Always an adventure.
One down. Oh my God.
So, Felicia, you should probably check your
No.
chat thing and
My
see if
chat thing?
anybody's saying, we can't see you, we can't hear you, we don't know where you are, and...
There's nothing here. Nobody's texting anymore. Nobody loves us.
Hey.
Do please report.
There's no complaints, though. That's good.
Not yet. That's amazing. Sound. Video.
I can't tell you how many times in the last week or so I've just sat in front of the computer going, it just makes absolutely no sense. This has never done this before. I have no idea what's going on.
Oh, yay. Of course they hadn't texted yet because they're several minutes behind us.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so Trapper, hi Trapper, says lovely. Brendan Korn says lots of applause and wonderful.
Aw,
And Lori Welter says we can see and hear you just fine and it's wonderful. Howdy from the Czech Republic.
Oh!
Cheryl, you gonna take down the Russian government again?
Not the right.
Well, not through Czech, of course, but yay, thanks for being here.
Yay. Well, actually, that was a big sigh of relief. That it's like.
Hi, Trapper, we miss you. Oh, what am I doing? I'm doing another one of these things.
We have a Janie Meneely song to do for you. One of our.
You've heard it.
Yeah.
know the
Well,
chords.
some of you have. Maybe there's some people
Oh,
who
maybe some people have.
never heard this at all. This is about the very dangerous piratess Anne Bonney.
And this story that she tells is absolutely and completely and by the book true. The true is in quotation marks.
Probably. Okay. Ready then. It says, not too fast.
Not fast, it says.
Okay, not
fast.
Two. A 1, 2, 3, and They say she stole Black Caesar's rig. He kept it in the keys. She cut away the anchor road, flew off on the breeze with 100 hardy cutthroats. I know it sounds absurd. She ran the brig to Martinique. Past that we haven't heard. She'll steal the pennies off your eyes before your corpse is cold, and wear your guts as garters, or so we've all been told. But generous to a fault, they say she'd give away her coat. Though if you're caught asleep on watch, well, she will slit your bloody throat. And Bonney, oh, oh, and Bonney. Now the Spanish were full terrified. She cleared away their decks and carried off the golden plate, and left them nervous wrecks. The Brits were apprehensive for fear she'd come in view. The pirate queen would pick up clean before they quite hove to. She'll steal the pennies off your eyes before your corpse is cold, and wear your guts as garters, or so we've all been told. But generous to a fault, they say she'd give away her coat. Though if you're caught asleep on watch, well, she will slit your bloody throat. From the seaport town, they shuddered at the thought that women such as she went wild or simply ran amok. Shamelessly she'd plunder any ship that came her way. No scribes, no bribes, no diatribes could keep the girl at bay. She'll steal the pennies off your eyes before your corpse is cold, and wear your guts as garters, or so we've all been told. But generous to a fault, they say she'd give away her coat. Though if you're caught asleep on watch, well, she will slit your bloody throat. And Bonney, oh, oh, and Bonney. Is a terror. She'll swing you from the yards, or troll you after shark bait, or slice you into shards. For all that she's a beauty and generous with her charms, for vanquished men have risen again but one night in her arms. She'll steal the pennies off your eyes before your corpse is cold, and wear your guts as garters, or so we've all been told. But generous to a fault, they say she'd give away her coat. Though if you're caught asleep on watch, well, she will slit your bloody throat. She'll steal the pennies off your eyes before your corpse is cold, and wear your guts as garters, or so we've all been told. But generous to a fault, they say she'd give away her coat. Though if you're caught asleep on watch, well, she will slit your bloody throat. She will slit your bloody throat. And Bonney. And Bonney.
True. Every word of this is true. Pamela Bernardino. Oh, I've gotten so many of your cards, and we've gotten your cards, and I've tried writing emails to you a few times, and maybe they bounced or something, but thank you so much for being here, and thank you for the cards. And hi, David, it's wonderful to see you here. Oh my gosh. Victim RLSH, I don't know who you are, but we love you too. All right, I'm gonna turn.
Ha-da-da. Well, now that it seems to be working okay, I feel like disappointed that we're not going to have the chance to just go.
Hush.
It was really funny, like right in the middle. Then it would go, and it would catch up again. It was
Funny
really
for
fun.
us,
Yeah.
maybe.
Hilarious, yeah. Here's another newish song. I think it's the first time we've ever tried doing this together. I've done it once before. This is another song, kind of, it's a Canadian source. So anybody from Canada up there, this is Canadian content. The clipper Marco Polo was built and launched in New Brunswick back in 1851, and it ended up being a very, very fast ship and very famous ship. And this song actually comes from a poem written by a poet named Hiram Cody, and I'm not sure if it was contemporaneous with this event or if it was after the fact, but he was inspired to think about the fellow who carved the figurehead on the Marco Polo. I just saw a flash of color. Did you guys see that?
Oh.
That'll be interesting. Okay.
Things update incredibly fast.
Did I speak too soon?
Yes,
about,
you
yeah,
did.
I guess I did.
You know why? Also because I hit this hurdy-gurdy with 2 sticks, and it was in tune.
Oh, now it's magically out of tune again? We'll blame it on the stream. There was some kind of anomaly in the signal was distorted, and it made the hurdy-gurdy sound weird.
Okay.
Anyhow, this is called the Old Figurehead Carver. It actually was put to music by a friend named Dick Swain, who's in the Mystic Seaport area. That's where we first heard it. And we've tinkered with it, though, because that's what we do. We tinker with songs.
But the chorus is still there, so sing along if you know it, or pick it up as we go
Yeah,
along.
you'll figure it out, because we've only tinkered with it a little. While my hands are steady, while my eyes are good, I will carve the music of the wind into the wood. I have done my share of carving, figureheads of quaint design, for the olives and the ruddocks, and the famous blackball line, brigantines and barks and clippers, rigs and schooners lithe and tall. But the bounding Marco Polo was the flower of them all. I can see that white-winged clipper reeling under scudding clouds, tramping down a hazy skyline with the norther in her shrouds. I can feel her lines of beauty, see her flecked with spume and brine as she drives her scuppers under, and that figurehead of mine. While my hands are steady, while my eyes are good, I will carve the music of the wind into the wood. It was of seasoned pine I made it, clear from bark to core, from the finest piece of timber, from the mast pond on straight shore. Every bite of axe or chisel, every ringing mallet welt, brought from out that block of timber all of the spirit that I felt. While my hands are steady, while my eyes are good, I will carve the music of the wind into the wood. Now I had read thread of Marco Polo until his daring deeds were mine. And I saw them all glowing in that balsam-scented pine. I saw his eyes alight with purpose, facing every vagrant breeze. I saw him lilting free and careless over all the seven seas. My carving, beat of heart and stroke of hand, putting into life and action all of the purpose that I'd planned. Flowing robes and wind-tossed tresses, forms of beauty, strength aligned. I saw them all and tried to carve them in that figurehead of mine. While my hands are steady, while my eyes are good, I will carve the music of the wind into the wood. And when my hands are feeble and my outward eyes grow dim, I will see again those clippers reeling over the ocean's rim, a great white fleet of sailing rovers, wind above and surf beneath, with the Marco Polo leading and my carving in her teeth. While my hands are steady, while my eyes are good, I will carve the music of the wind into the wood. While my hands are steady, while my eyes are good, I will carve the music of the wind into the wood. Isn't that a great song?
It's a wonderful song. I really, really love it.
Hiram, Cody, and Dick Swain.
So many good people. Keep up the good work, Cheryl. Trapper, we've missed doing our shows too. I mean, like, seriously, hugely missed the shows. All right, so what am I doing here? I'm doing this.
We are doing yet another Canadian-based song.
You've heard this one before.
Yes, yeah, but it's actually this one's evolved over the years. We recorded this, I think, on either our first album or our second album, so way back.
I think it was the second album.
Second one, so
We were getting fancy on the second album.
I guess so, like 1990 or something like that. But this is a song of the French voyageurs who came and explored Canada and North America in general, I guess, mostly by canoe. And so this is a canoe paddling song, and it's a song in praise of the canoe paddle, because you can have a really nice, you can have a lovely canoe, and if you want to go downstream, it's great to have a great canoe. But if you want to go upstream, you need a great paddle.
Right?
Because otherwise, you're not getting there. So, We paired this with a French tune called
Adieu les filles de mon pays.
Every moment is carefully planned out and scripted, I tell you.
We honed all of this carefully.
I wanted that because I would have had a do lace feelies then.
Into riffy
And then
thing.
she would have given me this Gomer Pyle look or something. You're like, what kind of a hayseed are you?
The cutest hayseed ever.
Anyhow,
Sure, my volume
it's a
up.
tune saying farewell to the girls of my country. And it seemed like an appropriate thing to have when these guys were heading off to America to paddle canoes up and down, upstream forever.
And we can recycle the Adieu les filles de mon pays because we normally play that at Christmas. But it's such a cool song that we thought, tune, that we thought we'd just throw it in here.
Ready?
Yeah.
2, 3, and...
what the song's about. The chorus is, it is the paddle which takes us, which takes us, which takes us. It is the paddle which takes us upstream. The verses are all about this guy who runs across three beautiful, charming young ladies. He doesn't pick the prettiest one, but he ends up with her. And they go riding off together. She says she's thirsty. He says, here's a fountain. She says, ick, as you would. And especially in the old days with running. And then he takes her to her parents' place where they drink 3 times a full glass to her mother and her father, her sisters and her brothers, and to him who her heart loves the most. Ah.
They knew all that. They speak French, right?
Right. Yeah.
Well, we're going to swap hurdy-gurdies here for Felicia, and that's still a little bit of a chore because she is so much better than she was last year, but not back to 100%. So what we're going to do is play with a song while we swap things around a little bit. This is a song by our friend T.R. Ritchie, and it seemed like appropriate. I mean, things are crazy these days, kind of topsy-turvy, and this is a topsy-turvy song, but it says some good things. Now, it comes with a warning. Some people have said that this little video
made them nauseous,
made them dizzy, or, well, some of our stuff makes people sick anyhow, but not in this way.
This way was dizzy.
This was vertigo. So, if that's a problem for you, here's your warning. Close your eyes and just pretend it's a radio, okay? It's only going to be about 5 minutes. A song called Somewhere to Begin by T.R. Ritchie, and it's a really cool song. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
Say to me, you gotta be crazy. How can you sing in times like these? Don't you read the news? Don't you know the score? How can you sing when so many others grieve? People say to me, what kind of fool believes that songs can make a difference in the end? By way of a reply, I say a fool such as I, who sees a song as somewhere to begin. A song is somewhere to begin. The search for something worth believing in. If changes are to come, there are things that must be done, and a song is somewhere to begin. People say to me, you gotta be crazy. How can you dream in times like these? Don't you read the news? Don't you know the score? How can you dream when so many others grieve? People say to me, what kind of fool believes that dreams will make a difference in the end? By way of a reply, I say a fool such as I, who sees a dream as somewhere to begin. gotta be crazy. How can you love in times like these? Don't you read the news? Don't you know the score? How can you love while so many others grieve? People say to me, what kind of fool believes that love will make a difference in the end? By way of a reply, I say a fool such as I, who sees love as somewhere to begin. Love is somewhere to begin. The search for something worth believing in. If changes are to come, there are things that must be done. And love is somewhere, and dreams are somewhere, and a song is somewhere to begin. A song is somewhere to begin.
I have to keep tuning.
Well, see, this is what you missed, tuning.
Oh!
Well,
Pardon my language, sorry. Sorry. Family friendly. That was actually a vocal exercise.
are you going to move your microphone to?
I am gonna-
Okay.
Let's see.
I think it's time for a sea shanty, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This is one that kind of came about because one of the folks on the staff at the Couth Buzzard in Seattle asked, "Hey, did you ever do anything? Did you ever play Blood Red Roses?" And I said, "No, but that's a really good shanty. We could do something with that." So we've come and investigated it. And speaking of that, we're set to be playing at the Couth Buzzard for next month. I think it's the Saturday the 22nd or something like that, towards the end of February, which will be the first time since April.
Since it's changed hands.
And there's a new owner there, and so anybody in the Seattle area, we'd love to see you come down and we'll experience the new Couth Buzzard together. It should be a lot of fun. That's going to be at 7 o'clock. Blood Red Roses. To my recollection, this might refer to a time when sometimes commercial ships would be used to transport some of the Royal Marines, soldiers that would be going to some hot spot or other, and they needed to make use of commercial ships when Navy ships weren't available, and that these guys, since they were just lollygagging around waiting to go to the next battle or whatever, would get to port, they'd be put to work helping with the sails and tending the ship. And they referred to them, it says here in somewhere, as the Blood Red Roses because of their red uniforms that they would wear.
I didn't know that.
I just made it up. No, no, I didn't. I heard that long ago, but I don't remember where.
I think if you look up gullible in the dictionary, there's a picture of my face.
But whatever the source, it's a darn good shanty, and it's a lot of fun. I can't wait to hear this with a huge roaring crowd of people.
Oh, me too.
It's the only downside of doing these streams is that we can't hear you guys.
I
So,
hear you.
so we give it a go, though.
Yep, please.
2, 3, and. and our clothes, they are all in pawn. Go down, you blood-red roses, go down. It's flaming drafty around Cape Horn. Go down, you blood-red roses, go down. Oh, you pinks and posies, go down, you blood-red roses, go down. And it's around that cape we all must go. Go down, you blood-red roses, go down. Around Cape Stiff through the frost and snow. Go down, you blood-red roses, go down. Oh, you pinks and posies, go down, you blood-red roses, go down. My old mother, she wrote to me, go down, you blood-red roses, go down. My dearest son, come home from sea. Go down, you blood-red roses, go down. Oh, you pinks and posies, go down, you blood-red roses, go down. And it's growl you may, but go you must. Go down, you blood-red roses, go down. And if you growl too hard, your head will bust. Go down, you blood-red roses, go down. Oh, you pinks and posies, go down, you blood-red roses, go down. Oh, you pinks and posies. One more pull and that'll do. Go down, you blood-red roses, go down. For we are the gang for to kick her through. Go down, you blood-red roses, go down. Oh, you pinks and posies, go down, you blood-red roses, go down. Oh, you pinks and posies, go down, you blood-red roses, go down. Go down, you blood-red roses, go down. Go down, 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 go down. Go down. Exhausted.
I just washed my hurdy-gurdy and I can't do a thing with it. Aw. Well,
Another Janie Meneely song.
another Janie Meneely song? What was the other one?
And Bonney.
Oh,
It's
Anne
a
and
song.
Bonney.
It's a pirate song.
You know, I'm telling you, my short-term memory. Oh, I can't remember what I was going to say. No, seriously, I took a lot of pain pills in the last, well, starting in April through October, and they really messed with my mind, and I'm glad I'm off of them now, but the effects linger. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. This is one of our favorite Janie Meneely songs. It's the Siren song, and it's just, it's also applicable to today in a weird sort of sideways way. Not that there's any mermaids in control of things, because if there were, there'd be a lot more fish on everybody's table, but we'd be the ones catching them, so I don't know. Did I mention that my mind was messed up by all the drugs I took? I'm using that as my excuse from now on. 60 years from now, I'll say, oh, when I was younger, I had a memory, but now... Sorry, dear.
Janie Meneely's birthday's coming up, the 1st of February. No, I've got my own. Thank you here. Look at this. I can use a green bottle.
That's right.
So, just to show that we're not using a green screen today.
In fact, I want to point out this lovely quilt behind us. Our friend Dunn gave this to us posthumously, and we use it every winter to block the wind and stuff that comes from downstairs up the
Yeah,
stairs.
but besides that, it's a
It's very useful.
that came from Port Townsend.
I know, it's a
Port Townsend,
gorgeous
Washington. It was a first prize in a raffle
that he won.
that he won.
Yeah.
And if you can see it, you could you can see it pretty clear on there, I'm sure, that all of those squares are all ships that had actually docked, it visited Port Townsend at one time or another. And stitched onto the back is a little paragraph about each one of the ships and the history and the name and and other information about it, which I think is really, really cool. And we'll probably be focusing on this in the future and using it to
Illustrate something.
yeah, maybe in some of the background videos, B-roll they call them, with some of the information about it, because it's just a gorgeous quilt. And
the stitching is fantastic. So there's sailor's knots that you can't see because they're so fine, but they're just beautifully stitched into some of the squares, and it's just really neat.
yeah, and actually on the
and,
sailing ships, there's stitching
compass
that
rose.
kind of sets off all of the sails and the hulls. It's really beautiful.
a glorious quilt, and we love thinking about doing it.
I'm not quite sure how that goes with the Siren song, but
Because theoretically, sirens, which I think are different than mermaids, so
well, according to Homer,
what does he know? He's
the
mentioned it
sirens
here.
would lure sailors to their destruction by singing so seductively that the ships would just come in to hear what was going on. It's like, hey, hot babes. And they would smack into the rocks and
They'd swim out to them and lure them into their arms and say, "Come on down, honey, I'll show you a good time."
corrupting singing into the occupation of wrecking, I guess, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Anyhow.
Here we go. Wish me
Siren
luck.
song.
Said the siren to the sailor, "What makes you think we'd want your sorry ass washed up here on our beach? We're so out of your reach. Just goes to show you that there's nothing comes for free. You say you got our number. It was scribbled on some drunken sailor's dank and hairy palm. You've got it all wrong. Just goes to show you can't believe everything that you read. We just come to this beach to sing.
And when we sing the blue ocean, we sing the white caps, we sing the waves, we sing the winds, we sing the stories, we sing the breaking of the day.
Said the siren to the sailor, "We've yet to meet the man the likes of which we take with open arms. No top man from the yards, no washed up salt come all this way to cop a feel. You must have heard the story. The blind man says we girls all do it just for sport. That's myth and no more. Just goes to show you can't believe everything that you read. We just come to this beach to sing.
And when we sing the blue ocean, we sing the white caps, we sing the waves, we sing the winds, we sing the stories, we sing the breaking of the day.
we're just going to do a couple more today.
This is really just to kind of get back into the swing of things and let you know we hadn't forgotten about you and we hadn't forgotten about your music. But I can only sit for about 20 minutes, and it's almost been an hour now. And anyway, it's all good. And I'm really, really, really glad to be here playing music with William again.
Yay.
We've really missed playing together. Rehearsal has been fantastic, even though dusting off brain cells was sometimes quite painful.
Oh, we're going to do 3 things. Let's do this first. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Sorry. Wrong thing. We're doing one set. I can't get it straight.
So this is
Another sea shanty.
another sea shanty. Sorry. Oh, you Bowery girls, you do make me grieve. Despite all the fun we have, you totally make me grieve. You spend my money and you make me leave on board the Rosabella. So it's a very cheerful song about spending all your money on girls who only care about your money.
You got to spend it somewhere. You know.
Well, I know, right? And you might as well spend it on the girls. That's William's life.
We've paired this up with a tune that we got from Steel Eye Span.
Bless their cotton socks.
Yeah, one of their later albums, I think. It's called the Bosnian Hornpipe.
I don't think it's a hornpipe, and it's definitely not Bosnian, but I don't know, maybe it is a hornpipe.
My understanding with Steel Eye Span is that for their later albums, they realized that the record company that they had contracted with was not increasing the budget of their recording budget. So as they went along, they got less and less time to do things because time in a studio gets more and more expensive as time goes by. And so as a result, they didn't have any more money, so they just had less time, so they would start doing funny improvisational little things that filled up the record and were actually a lot of fun, yeah.
Really fun. William listened to this tune 1,000 times because it's in there with a lot of, it's all vocal, isn't it?
It's very meaningful lyrics, yeah. Dum dee da da dee da dee da diddly diddly doodly. It's all one of those. It's a diddling kind of tune. Anyhow, we paired it up with this and see if we can make it through it. Ready?
Yep.
2, 1, 2, 3. One Monday morning in the month of May. One Monday morning in the month of May. I thought I heard the old man say, the Rosabella will sail today. We are going on board the Rosabella. We are going on board the Rosabella. We are going on board, right down to board the saucy Rosabella. Now she's a deep water ship with a deep water crew. She's a deep water ship with a deep water crew. We can stick to the coast, but we're damned if we do. On board the Rosabella. We are going on board the Rosabella. We are going on board the Rosabella. We are going on board, right down to board the saucy Rosabella. Now all around Cape Horn in the month of May. All around Cape Horn in the month of May. Around Cape Horn is a bloody long way. On board the Rosabella. We are going on board the Rosabella. We are going on board the Rosabella. We are going on board, right down to board the saucy Rosabella. Bowery girls do make me grieve. Them Bowery girls do make me me and made me leave on board the Rosabella. We are going on board the Rosabella. We are going on board the Rosabella. We are going on board right down to board the saucy Rosabella. One Monday morning in the month of May, one Monday morning in the month of May, I thought I heard the old man say, the Rosabella will sail today. We are going on board the Rosabella. We are going on board the Rosabella. We are going on board right down to board the saucy Rosabella. We are going on board the Rosabella. We are going on board the Rosabella. We are going on board right down to board the saucy Rosabella.
And then, don't we have another A whistle thing?
We have a pretty song, a Seafox Smith song.
Requested by
Yes.
a far-flung friend, not as far as the Czech Republic, but
It's for Ray Miller. The background of the little thumbnail that we put up for this concert was, with the blue with the white square in the middle of it, is actually a signal flag for the letter P, or in Peter, and it's blue and white, so it's known as the Blue Peter, and it's the signal flag that calls for the crew to return for imminent departure. So that gives you a little idea about it. And Seafox Smith wrote a lovely poem about that, and just did a wonderful little mental movie, I think.
yeah, it's just gorgeous. This should be a little movie, I think. You're right, absolutely. If we ever do a recording of this video, we should get people to act it out and be down on the docks and cold and wet, and that sounds really hard.
Hope you like it. Yeah. Blue Peter.
Wait.
Sea whistle.
Yep, hang on.
Sea weasel.
Yep.
Two, three, 1, 2. Last night when I met her, my true love was weeping for sorrow at parting. But parting must be what use for her tears, what use to be keeping a lad by the fireside that follows the sea. For the cold days are breaking, the town hardly waking, the moon like a ghost in the pale morning sky. The Blue Peter is blowing to tell you we're going, and the gulls in the river, they're all calling goodbye.
The last hawser's cast, the tug whistles blowing, the shore going dim in the mist and the rain. And wide, very wide is the world where we're going, and long, very long, till you see us again. Farewell and adieu to you, still will be true to you, still will remember wherever we be. Hope you'll be meeting, hope you'll be greeting someday your sailor home from the sea. All in the cold morning, all in the gray weather, on the sheds and the shipping, the rain slating down, all hands to the capstan bar, roaring together, a stave for farewell to the folk of the town. Hong Kong and Vancouver, Cayenne and Suva, the Cape and Kowloon, it's a very far cry from the slow river creeping by houses all sleeping and the gulls in the wake of us calling goodbye, calling goodbye.
Blue Peter.
Always makes me think of my dad. Always makes me think of my dad. So in the old days, back before my back decided to make me lie down for 5 months, I could look at a set of notes and go, oh, riff, I know the riff. And I could play the riff. Well, I'm blaming the drugs, because I look at the riff now and I'm like, which of the 3 new riffs that I know is this one? But you know how it is. All right, I got it too. Oh, this one. This is such a cool riff. I love this riff. William came up with these, just so you know.
This is a Peter Bellamy song, the great late Peter Bellamy, who wrote...
Go ahead.
You can tune away. I'll just... He wrote a traditional folk opera back in the days when everybody had to write some kind of an opera, whether it was a rock opera or some other kind. It's called The Transports, and it was all about a group of people being transported to Australia. They've been convicted of crimes, and they were off to discover what this new world was going to be like. And it's kind of written as a pseudo sea shanty. And it's a darn good song. I've sung it many, many times over the years, but it's been kind of out of rotation for a very long time. We'll see what happens here. We've been tinkering. We've been tinkering again. But before we do, this is going to be our last song. So
thank you so much for coming along, and thank you for hitting like and even subscribe below the YouTube video. I know you may not be seeing this on your TVs, but if you would do that, that would really help us a lot. I hate to beg, but please. Oh, sorry, never mind. I'm really looking forward to the date at the Couth, and I sure hope whoever's local enough can come and cheer us on, that would be so awesome.
Yeah. And we'll be doing another one of these at some point, too,
Yeah.
because we want to keep on reaching out to people who are a little bit too far away to make the Couth Buzzard in Seattle every month.
And this is fun when the tech is behaving
Yeah.
and the hurdy-gurdies aren't hating you.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see. It's been an adventure. But thank you sincerely for coming this afternoon. And
Yeah, thank you.
hope we'll see you again.
Okay.
Okay? 2, 3, and... Sweet ladies of Plymouth will bid you goodbye. Roll, roll down. We'll rock and we'll roll you again by and by. Walk around me, brave boys, and roll down. And we will roll, roll down. Walk around me, brave boys, and roll down. Now the anchor's aweighed and the sails are unfurled. Roll, roll down. We are bound for the taker, halfway around the world. Walk around me, brave boys, and roll down. And we will roll, roll down. Walk around me, brave boys, and roll down. In the wide Bay of Biscay, the seas they run high. Roll, roll down. And the poor sickly transports will wish they could die. Walk around me, brave boys, and roll down. And we will roll, roll down. Walk around me, brave boys, and roll down. On the wide coast of Africa, it does appear. Roll, roll down. All the poor nervous transports will tremble with fear. Walk around me, brave boys, and roll down. And when the Cape of Good Hope it is surrounded at last, roll, roll down. All the poor lonesome transports will long for the past. Walk around me, brave boys, and roll down. And we will roll, roll down. Walk around me, brave boys, and roll down. When the great southern whales on our quarter do spout, roll, roll down. All the poor simple transports will goggle and shout. Walk around me, brave boys, and roll down. And we will roll, roll down. We will roll down. We will roll down. Walk around me, brave boys, and roll down. And when we arrive off Australia's strand, roll, roll down. All the poor weary transports will long for the land. Walk around me, brave boys, and roll down. And we will roll, roll down. Walk around me, brave boys, and roll down. And when we set sail for old England's shore, roll, roll down. All the poor stranded transports will see them no more. Walk around me, brave boys, and roll down. And we will roll, roll down. Walk around me, brave boys, and roll down. And
great ladies of Plymouth. We'll pay all your rent and we'll roll down and go roving no more till our money's all spent. Walk around, me brave boys, and roll down, and we will roll down. We will roll down. We will roll down. Walk around, me brave boys, heave around, me brave. Walk around, me brave boys, and roll down.
Thanks again, everybody. We hope to see you at the Couth or at the next stream. And there is a place for donations if you've got any money. And if you don't have any money, we don't care. I mean, we care that you don't have any money, but don't give it to us. Save it for yourself. But
It's been a pleasure.
it has.
I hope you had a good time. If you did, come back next time with 40 of your closest friends.
Absolutely.
That
Yeah.
would be great. Until then, I guess we'll see you when we see you. And
Yeah. Bye, everybody. Love you guys.
Bye.